Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your professional co-main event, and it is brought to you by Independence Bank and South Hills Electric. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our fighter out of the blue corner is 40 years old, 5'10". He weighed in at 171 pounds. He has a record of 2-3. He represents Extreme Couture out of Las Vegas, Nevada. He is Jordan Hayes Haymaker Christensen. His opponent out of the red corner is 33 years old, 5'9". He weighed in at 169.8 pounds. He has a professional record of 4-7, representing Pecunny Elite out of Browning, Montana. He is Daniel Eagle Catcher Augare. The referee is Wes Ogan.
All right, Wayne, they're going to talk to the ref. This has the makings of a pretty good bout. I definitely love Augare's shorts, reminiscent of boxing days.
Yes, I believe Augare dabbles in boxing as well, not just MMA.
I would assume those. I love boxing shorts just because they show somebody's personality.
Great legs. Was prevented by the cage grab.
Augare's got JorDan's head. JorDan's now got Augare's head. Both slip free. Oh, JorDan has taken Augare's back, obviously, and he's got some hooks in.
Flatten him out. These are heavy strikes.
Yeah, we're lucky enough to be right in front.
I feel each one of these as he's throwing it.
Me too. Augare's protecting himself.
JorDan reaching for the stars as he strikes right now, taking the back. Oh.
Augare's got JorDan's left arm trapped. Oh, no, actually it looks more like JorDan had Augare's hand. He had a shoulder neck.
Oh, he lost it. He almost had something under the chin, but not anymore.
He's gonna get called on the cage. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you know the rules. You just cannot. You can use the cage to push off of, but you cannot wrap your fingers or your toes into them.
You cannot hook it with your fingers or toes. Correct.
Oh, Augare doing the turn. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. If he can stay calm with, yep. JorDan was close to having that arm back behind his head. Oh, that was beautiful. Augare took the time to remove JorDan's foot to allow him to turn better.
Yep. Beautiful wrestle up by JorDan. JorDan takes him out. Oh, almost. He takes top position. He has not secured a mount yet.
Augare's got JorDan's head, but now he's going to lose it. Keeping that right arm of JorDan away so he can't hit. Augare's left arm is trapped by JorDan's knee. They got that one free.
JorDan taking his time. He has an opportunity to land some heavy strikes right there, but he just preferred to take his time, keep control, remain on top. I think it's a good idea by him.
Short of the viewers at home, we got the best seat in the house right now.
JorDan using his left arm to keep his opponent's left hand trapped. Keeping his hips in close. Really high level stuff I'm seeing right here by JorDan. Tries to go for the submission. Misses it. Readjusts.
Augare's doing his best to stand up, and
JorDan's giving his opponent just enough distance to make mistakes.
Augare's looking across the screen, across the cage at our screen, trying to see what's going on behind him. I think.
Get some eyes in the sky.
Yeah, he paid particular attention. I saw his eyes drift way across.
You know, I can't even knock that. That's a good tactic in my opinion.
Ladies and gentlemen, our pro fights are 3 5-minute rounds compared to 3 3-minute rounds for our amateur fights that you've been watching.
Stern warning by the ref by Augare for grabbing the cage. That's the second strike that we've witnessed. If JorDan's got his hands locked, he's going to go for a ride. There we go. Augare with a heavy guillotine right here. I wonder if JorDan can put in a Von Flute choke with his left shoulder. Nope, he's decided to stay back.
I mean, JorDan took him down, and the entire time Augare held his head. Got 10 seconds left. Pretty spectacular round.
JorDan covering the mouth, a little bit of dirty grappling. I like to see it.
I was about to comment on that.
That's old school Brazilian technique right there.
Yep. So there's no rule against that?
No, we call it dirty grappling.
That's you can push the face.
You can do it, it's just not nice. Let's take a look at the
Here's some instant replays. This is where JorDan had his back. It was just right in front of his pounding. And every time JorDan took that swing, I mean, you could feel it. And here, I mean, there's that takedown. And he never let go of JorDan's head. Deep breaths for Augare.
Get that heart rate down before we go back out there.
JorDan, is that Jason Oates over there helping him out?
No, it looks to be a Extreme Couture training partner who's there with him.
Okay. He looks a lot like Jason Oates.
He does look like one of our previous amateur fighters. You are correct. I can't even knock you for guessing that. You know, I've seen it before, Jim. I've seen people leave the ring, go in the back, change really quick, and get back out in the corner to help the fighter out.
Yeah, and some of our fighters that travel, they fly in and they have no corners. I've cornered for people before.
Yeah, I've been there. My very first fight, I didn't have anyone to corner me.
Kind of makes me sad sometimes, though. You see independent fighters come in, no corner. Independent fighters come in, they have no corner. You know, they're just trying to go and do their thing. And
you know, I see people without a corner in the beginning of their career, and I just, you know, I think I'm proud of them.
Absolutely.
Respect, because they had every moment they could have just walked away like, oh, you know, I don't have any help, I don't have any assistance.
I have nobody cheering me on.
Exactly. And, you know, I thought those thoughts ran through my head from my first fight, but then I thought to myself, you know what? Oh, here we go. We got a timeout. He's definitely taking a point for that one. We had a blatant fence grab, ladies and gentlemen. That was the third one for this fight. Yep. 2 in round 1.
He's going to put him back. He's going to put him back in position. Back on. Timer stops or starts.
Good on the ref for putting them back to the same position. You know, because I do believe that JorDan would have gotten that takedown if the fence grab was not that present.
Augare's, he's winded, man. He's winded pretty good. I mean, I'm sure they both are.
JorDan's corner calling for a crucifix. He's going for it. For those of you who watched UFC 319 last weekend, you probably are very familiar with this position from Hamzat Chimaev.
Grabbing one hand and pinning it with the leg and then stretching them out.
Yes, sir.
With the other.
It's known as a crucifix. Because all you can do here is pray.
Because then you really got both hands tied up, and your opponent has one that just raining elbows, raining fists.
Yes, sir. And to people back home, they may seem like short, choppy shots, like they're not doing much damage, they don't hurt. But to the fighter, it's agonizing. Just to be stuck there and miserable. And so, yeah, if you've never been there, you don't understand.
Looks like Augare's got a cut or some sort of, he's bleeding out the left part of his head.
It looks like it's right over the top of his eye or right on the eye. I can't tell from this position.
Yeah. I mean, kudos to, both men are sitting there. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Jordan going for a gift wrap right here. Careful with the finger in the glove. If the ref gets in there. It didn't look like he was doing it intentionally. I think he was just reaching.
Just over the shoulder, under the shoulder. Hit. Mm-hmm. And like you said, I mean, if they're hitting the face, then even the little ones are going to bother everybody.
It bothers the fighter, but most importantly, it gives points to the opponent. And the judges see that. They're counting every mini strike. It doesn't matter if it's significant. It doesn't matter if it's heavy, if it's light. It counts.
That's what I was doing wrong when I was a judge. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
JorDan's corner calling for the finish. Let's see if he listens.
I mean, these guys they're fairly technical in the way they're moving from one position to the next.
Well, JorDan is doing a good job remaining in half guard right here. He keeps switching it from just a standard to a technical as he throws, but he could be tired, he could be winded, or he could be comfortable. I can't tell from this position, but all I know is that right now he's dominating, he's winning the fight. See, the key here is he's staying active. Even though he's not fully on top, he's staying active. He's missing a lot of these shots, but he's throwing them. He's getting his opponent guessing, and he's showing the judges and the ref, like, hey, I'm here. I'm trying to win this one.
Well, and you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. To be cliche.
I can't agree with you more.
Well, we're getting a little more movement. Looks like JorDan's trying to creep up a little bit. Augare's
back take for JorDan.
10 seconds. That was a quick 5 minutes even for me. I bet it felt like a lifetime for these gentlemen.
I'm sure it did.
Brings us to the Looked like Augare needed some help getting up, or his corner was right there.
Yeah, well, the corners are always going to come in with a sense of urgency because they have less than 60 seconds to make sure they get in, get their fight seated, get that heart rate down. Let's look at the replay.
Yeah, I mean that's going to wear a guy down. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, they're both tired, but the one on the bottom trying to fight to get position, and you can see it in both their eyes. But definitely Augare, he's winded, he's gassed. Yeah, I think we're pulling 30 seconds in between rounds. All right, third and final.
Here we go with your final round.
We got 5 minutes. 5 minutes to figuring it out. Augare coming in with a sense of urgency and standing on his feet back to where I think he's probably most comfortable.
Good inside elbow by JorDan.
Now, I'm sure you can see this at home, ladies and gentlemen, but both of them are they're dripping in sweat, which is going to make any of those holds, any of the time they're trying to grab a hold of each other and submit, it's just going to make it all the more difficult.
Heavy sense of urgency by Augare. I believe he knows he's down because he lost a point in the first round and got dominated. So we're looking at either a 10-8 or a 10-7.
And I think this is where Augare did not want to go.
Heavy shots by JorDan.
Yeah, we could hear him when he was over here. I could hear him still across the cage.
JorDan going for something. Lost it.
A good twist. Oh.
JorDan needs to use both hands and grab the back of the head of his opponent. The key to triangles, the success for triangles is controlling your opponent's head. You have to prevent them from posturing up. If he grabs both hands, pulls his opponent to the ground, he can readjust that figure four behind the head. Oh, he's transitioned to an arm bar.
Great transition.
There it was.
And just like that, JorDan Christensen of Extreme Couture gets the arm bar finish for the victory. I did not see that coming. That was a crisp transition.
Very good. Having known JorDan for a few years, looking down at us, I give him the thumbs up, and he didn't even smile. He's just trying to catch his breath.
Oh yeah, that man is exhausted.
Yep.
He earned that victory.
I bet he sleeps well tonight. They both will. They both will. Here's that replay. Where, just like I said, this is where Augare probably didn't want to go. Those hits from across the cage. Augare's just trying not to get hit. And this is from a different angle for us. He's got that arm bar and then just rolled. And that was enough.
Yeah, you can see the face on Augare. That was it.
Yeah.
Let's turn it over to Terrell for the victory.
Bout number 8, your professional welterweight co-main event comes to a close in 1 minute and 47 seconds of round number 3. Brought to you by Independence Bank and South Hills Electric. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by armbar, JorDan Hayes Haymaker Christensen. All right, everybody, I'm here with JorDan. JorDan, that was a good win. You were looking for that one. How did you feel coming into this fight?
You know, I've been doing a lot of bare knuckle boxing, so had to switch it up, short notice, 2 weeks. Had to switch it up to MMA, and this is where I'm from. This is the base I have, so it was good to be back. I'm glad to be here with Fusion. Thank you, Terrell.
Is there anybody that you want to thank out there?
Yeah, first of all, it's God. I wouldn't be here without him. My teammates, Extreme Couture, my coaches, Cam, who followed me out here, Maki Patolo, Dennis Davis, all the teammates, Extreme Couture, my family. Thank you for the support. Thank you, Montana. Love coming out here and fighting. Thank you.
JorDan, you're always a great fighter to work with. You're always so respectful. You're such a hard worker. What's coming up next for you? What's your future plan? What direction do you want to focus?
You know, I'm about the money, so whoever offers me more, that's where I'm going. Probably be KFC, but if I can come back here, I'll be back here too. Let's go.
All right, everybody. JorDan Christensen, good job. Give him a round of applause, everybody.